In my last video, I talked about somatic therapy or body-based therapy. What does that even mean? Hi, this is Barbara Field, and I'm here to talk to you about somatic or body-based therapy, hopefully in a way that makes sense. Think of your right and left hemispheres as more like job descriptions than places in your head. And it's like it's a library. Your left hemisphere keeps track of the rules, the parking lot, where the books belong, where the bathroom is, what time the library opens and closes, but it doesn't watch any of the videos inside of the books. So your right hemisphere knows what's inside all of the books, but it couldn't care less about what time the library opens and closes. So when your right and left hemisphere are focused on different things, sometimes the information about what happens to you and what it means doesn't get integrated very well. When you experience a big event that might be too scary or too hard or too sad or even too happy, your right hemisphere is recording the whole thing like a video. But that doesn't mean that your left hemisphere is watching that video. So when you have stuff that has happened to you that is stored like a movie in your right hemisphere, but your left hemisphere hasn't integrated that information, then that wise part of your brain can't help with processing the whole thing. Your right hemisphere doesn't have a calendar and a clock, so it doesn't know that those things are over or past. And you can't get it to code the time reference unless you can get your left hemisphere to hang around and watch the movie. So when we do what we call body-based or somatic therapies, it's mostly just a lot of breathy, imagine-y stuff to get your body to slow down, so you can just let those movies in your right hemisphere play in a nice controlled burn, while your left hemisphere stays online, watches the movie and says, "Oh, is that what's been bugging me? Is that what happened?" Often, what you think about the story is not necessarily what's actually true. So your left hemisphere can say, "Well, you were 6, that couldn't be your fault." Or, "No, they weren't mad at you, they were just scared." So when the left hemisphere stays online and watches the video, all of a sudden your brain can figure out what it really means, that it's actually over, and you can move on beyond it. I'll see you next time. If anything I said today resonates with you, please like and share and subscribe to my channel so you can get future videos. Thanks and goodbye.